Hey y'all, it's me, Shakita Bonita. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, so the message is there's a message from the Galactic Federation, period. I'm trying to turn this TV down. I don't know why I don't want to turn down. Hold on y'all, give me a couple seconds, please. Then it don't want to go down. Come on, baby. There we go. But before, let me tell y'all what I got when I was shuffling before I started shuffling the cards. Okay, I got three messages. Someone is from the star system Sirius. This is for someone that was wondering, where they're from. That's your answer, baby. For someone else, someone is missing someone that's passed over, and they said they are with you always. There's a star that you always look at in the sky, the one that twinkles. That is them saying, I love you. And the last one is love at last. Someone has found love. This love was sent to you from an ancestor. You found this love at your lowest point in life. You did not think you were good enough, or you do not think you're good enough because you were or are at your lowest point. Spirit say, take a chance. This person knows your situation and is sent to help you. There could be a yellow canary, could be confirmation, or for someone else, a Hulk. All right, so we're going to get into this message and see what the ancestors, Galactic Federation, Holy Spirit. But I got that this is a message from the Galactic Federation. So there could be some of your ancestors that's sitting at the round table, with the Galactic Federation. And I was led to get this deck here. These the originals from the ones that I put on cards. Not all of them, but some of them. But this card here says Essie Jones. And that's my ancestor card. Okay. But we're going to get a couple from here just to see. So, Galactic. Okay, so they're telling someone, don't be tricked. And roll call. I'm not going to get many. I'm going to go one more time and see. But I'm not going to get many from here. So we got, doesn't exist. Hello, chat. I can't really see the chat, but hello. Lies. We got jealousy in reverse. So someone could be saying they're not jealous, but they're lying. They really are jealous. Hold on, baby. Let me see what you say. Say, how much money do you want? I can donate. How much ever you give, baby. I don't put a price on anything. But they could be saying they're not jealous, but they are jealous. And that's true. Your famous ass. That's my other lie card. I meant jealousy card. So someone is saying they're not jealous, but they could be jealous. Somebody telling lies, baby. You got a jealous person on your hand. Miss Deal, that's the truth. Okay? I'm going to get a couple out of here. Can we get a couple from here or no? I don't know. We might not, baby. I'm going to try it one more time. See. Okay. So someone could be thinking they're out of options. They're out of hope. They're not. We got shouted. Somebody could have a mate. And we got Nibiru here. That's planet X, the 12th planet, Mayan Sumerian. The owners of the seal. Solomon. And somebody could be having nightmares. Okay? Somebody need to get out of their ego, because something is coming in 1 month. And we got the letter X. Oscar Mayer Wiener, Einstein. X marks the spot. Love. Bingo. Okay? So that's on point. STD. Somebody might need to be cautious of some fish that they're eating. 3 to 4 weeks, it might be some fish that you buy, something, but somebody need to stay focused, okay? So Galactic. Let's get into it. What is the message that you want me to deliver? What is the message that you want to deliver through me? I'm hearing something about politics. Take it how it resonates, okay? Give me the message, please. Got a King of Cups. And a 10 of Wands. So someone is going through a heavy emotional. Someone is in a heavy emotional burden. Someone is tottering on love and hate. Page of Wands. Spirit wants you to keep an open mind. Two of Swords. Yeah, someone's at the crossroad. Seems like another love situation. Someone's at the crossroad, undecided on whether or not to give their love or hold it. Someone could have been in a situation before, and don't know if they want to go back into that situation. Yep. 8 of Swords. Somebody could have been in that situation. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Somebody has been in that situation before, and it didn't go too well, and they contemplating on whether or not they should move forward in it. They're thinking about, how when they were in that situation before, how the other person wanted to control the situation. Yeah. Spiritual guide. Use your intuition, baby. Okay. You're being given the answers, but you're not paying attention to your intuition. Someone is scared. Someone is scared to follow their intuition. Strength card in reverse. Someone's scared. They're scared to follow their intuition. I don't know. You could be missing out on something, baby. I know maybe it was a heavy load for you the first go round. Three of Swords, baby. Okay, Spirit is saying you gotta forgive. Okay, you've recovered from that situation. Okay, this person could have changed. 3 of Swords in reverse. You scared of getting your heart broke again, but I don't think you're gonna get your heart broke this time. Looks like your heart might be healing. This might be the missing piece. This might be, that last piece of the puzzle to Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, could be the last piece to the puzzle to help you in your healing process. Spirit say, what better way to mend a broken heart than for the person that broke it to mend it? Take it how it resonate, baby. Mm. Something to make you go, Okay. Nine of Wands felt sideways. Let your guard down, baby. Let your guard down. It's okay. Somebody say, there you go, telling me no again. Okay. Somebody's scared. They like, no, I don't know about that. There, Nine of Wands sideways fell up under the Two of Swords. Yeah. Somebody like, I don't know about that there. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying, let you go. Yeah. Six of Swords. Yeah. Let your guards down. Okay. Six of Swords is falling up under the Eight of Swords. I don't know, you might be traveling to this person, or this person could be coming to you. And they coming, you know, because they know you are calm or water. You're like a retreat to them. You're like, somebody say they'll do anything and everything for you, baby. Oh, baby. Somebody make somebody lose control. Okay. Seven of Swords. Three of Cups. Well, somebody is really scared. The Seven of Swords is falling up under the Three of Wands. They're scared. Whoever it is that they're scared of reconnecting with or giving another chance, take it how it resonates, however it may be. They scared that this is some kind of trick, okay? Some kind of bamboozlement that no, it's got to be something they trying. I don't know. I'm hearing you. They did, whoever the person is, they did them so bad the first go around that this person put their guard up. But you know, this situation is being monitored by a higher authority, by a higher power. Okay. You guys are supposed to come into union if you're not already in union, but you're supposed to come into union. What else? Yep. Can't make it up, baby. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're supposed to come into. This person owe you. That's why they have. I don't like to say have to because everyone has their own free choice, but it's like they're being guided and led to you by a higher power, a higher authority. They probably don't even understand what's going on, you know, why they feeling weak in the knees. But they're being led to you to share, to be generous with you. And if this person was controlling, they're not going to be controlling anymore. Yeah, you're going to think something ain't right. You're going to think something is up with this situation. Because it's going to be too good to be true. In your eyes, it's going to be too good to be true. Or if this situation is going on now, you think it's too good to be true. Is it too good to be true? I'm just asking the question because we've already got the answer. But is it too good to be true? No. Judgment. No, it's not too good. This is what it's supposed to be. This person has been awakened. They've been, Spirit say, woke the fuck up. Take it how it resonate. But this person has been awakened. This person has learned a lesson. Okay? This is the way the story is supposed to go. This is the way the story has written. Well, has been written, but this is just the way it's supposed to be going, okay? This person has been, it's just supposed to be like it is, how it's supposed to be, you know? This is judgment from a higher power. Whoever you, Knight of Wands, whoever you are, you could be the person that, you know, with that message that I had with the, you know, you looking up in the sky at a star that's twinkling. Okay. But whoever the person is, they're coming towards you full of passion. They've been awoken, okay? They've been awakened, and they understand. I don't know, it's like, I'm getting like a deja vu. You know, for a while this person was rationalizing, going back and forth in their mind, you know, not listening to their intuition. And their intuition was the higher power telling them to move towards you. It's like this person, it's like a big screen was put before this person, and they got to see everything, you know, their behavior, whatever y'all situation was. And it's like, I don't know, it's like they was put before a council, and like they was in interrogation. Like they was put before a council, but it was their higher conscience. It was a higher power, you know, and they asking questions. Do you think this is right? And, you know, a scene will pop before their head. And then do you, you know, how would you feel in this situation? Would you like someone to have treated you like this here? Yo, this person, yo, the Federation put them, they was on trial, okay? And whoever they are, they ask for a second chance. They ask for a second chance to make it right. Temperance. They ask for a second chance to make it right. They ask for a second chance to, you know, balance out the situation, to make it right. They ask for more time. I don't know, somebody could have been on their deathbed. You know, I don't know, Jack. But, yeah, they ask for a chance to get it right. And they were granted that chance to get it right. And they gonna come, you gonna get some, they coming back, baby. The Hierophant card. Hey, they was given permission. Okay? But they know that this second chance that they were given, the mercy that they were given, that this is the only chance that they're going to get. If they don't do right, then it is what it is. Okay? But somebody was given... Somebody ancestors was praying for them, baby. Okay? What else? Got an Empress out here. If they don't get it right, if they don't come back in positive energy, you know, nurturing, caring, loving, supportive energy, and this person, they know it. They come, they think, you know, they trying to get out of whatever situation they've been put in by bamboozling. They can't bamboozle the universe. They can't bamboozle the Federation. They can't bamboozle the ancestors. You know, there is no bamboozlement. So they just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's the energy that they better come back in. Ace of Coins at the bottom. Yeah. Hermit card. Because it's going to be, if they don't come in that energy, it's going to be 10 times worse than what they thought it was now. Or what they, you know. whatever situation, whatever they was in, before they received that mercy. Yeah. Because whoever it is that they're going back to, they had that person in a depressive energy. Whoever it was that they're going back to, they had that person feeling unworthy. They had them, with low self-esteem, feeling like they weren't worth shit, feeling like a failure. And when that person was this here, or is this here, mm, Three of Pentacles, when that person was perfection. So, now they ready to come back and be in collaboration with that person. They ready to build something with that person. A sturdy foundation. Ace of Coins. This person has been given a new opportunity. This person has been given a second chance. And if they're going in correctly, it's only going, the Hierophant at the bottom, it's only going to bring in prosperity. It can only go up from here is what I heard. I saw the Ace of Swords. Got the High Priestess. What is the message you want to deliver from these cards? Well, goodness gracious. That flew all the way over there on top of the King of Cups. Let's see. What says this here? Tower card. Yep, this person went through a sudden change. They went through a tower. And it threw their emotions completely off. Like I say, it's like a screen was put before them. Third eye. It's like they saw it all in their third eye. But it was really a higher power. It was, a higher conscience that was speaking to them. And what it did, it threw them off emotionally. It brought burden to them to see how the tower caused an awakening. Okay? Sudden insight. They got sudden insight. The tower brought an awakening to who they are and how they were, or their behavior, and it brought a burden. It brought the Ten of Wands to them. And they understood, they understood the process that you got to put the work in. But they were going through their mind mentally. They were reflecting, going back and forth in their mind. But Spirit was saying keep an open mind, because they were having doubts after they saw and understood all of the things that they did to whoever this person is. Yeah, it put them down. It put them down bad emotionally, It put them down bad. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it put them down bad. They were going back and forth. They put them down. They put them all up in their head, They didn't know which way to go. For somebody, it's like it really beat them. It really beat it. Somebody cried on how they did after it was revealed what they did, how they did, and after they understood. Someone didn't even want to look at their own self. They didn't even want to look at. Got an emperor here. Didn't even want to look at their own self in the mirror. For someone avoided the mirror. What else? Eight of Swords is clarifying the Page of Wands. Binded up, tied up mentally. They just couldn't face it. But Spirit is saying keep an open mind, baby. Okay? They only showed you what they showed you. It wasn't to imprison your mind, it was to wake you up mentally. Okay? So don't play or don't be a victim. Okay? Don't don't restrict yourself because that's what you would be doing. Nine of Cups. Oh, there's three cards. Seven of Swords. And the Three of Swords, clarifying the Two of Swords. So somebody is at the crossroads, like I said. You are or you were. This message could be confirmation or it could be prediction. Take it how it resonates. But someone was at the crossroad or is at the crossroad mentally, you know, because they feel like they messed up. Their wish come true. This is loud. But yeah, they know that they were disloyal. And they're upset and they confused. They beating themselves up. I was gonna say confirmation, but Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups. Whoever this is, they really beat themselves. I don't know what it was they put you through or whatever it was they did, baby. But whatever it was, when the Federation, the Spirit, the ancestors, whoever, okay, when they got through whooping up on them, baby, they whooped them. I mean, they whooped them bad. they whooped them. They whipped them mentally, emotionally. Understand? For somebody, it could have been physically because the stress, the anguish could have put them physically down, but it whooped them bad. Okay? For someone, they were by themselves. They found themselves by themselves. Okay? And they have no choice but to go through it. Okay? And they was really disappointed in themselves, and they made the decision to change, to walk away, to leave it behind. The behavior. Three of Wands, please. Mm-hmm. Magician. Clarifying the Three of Wands. They made the choice to walk away, take action. You know what I'm saying? To walk toward their future. For someone, they're going to speak their mind. They're going to come in very apologetic. Somebody say, I don't want to hear it. Look, baby, we all have free choice, free will. If you don't want to hear, hey, it is what it is. But don't be late on, because look, if this person done went through it, and this first row here is like they went through it, okay? Somebody went through it. Male, female, I don't know. But they went through it. And it was guided, and it was divinely guided. It was divinely led for them to go through whatever mental anguish, pain, suffering, burden that they went through because of how they treated you. Okay? And if you the one that's been out there looking up at the stars, you know, talking, and this is, look, that's why they say be careful what you wish for, baby, because you don't know how you're going to get it. This is what they sent back to you. I'm not laughing at you, my love, but this is what they sent back. You know, I know this probably wasn't what you thought you was going to get back. You thought you was going to get you something new. But you are getting something new. This person isn't the same person that left or that you left. You know, this isn't the same person that broke your heart. This isn't the same person that you feel like, you know, did you wrong. And I'm not saying they didn't do you wrong, but this isn't the same person that's coming back to you. This person that's coming back to you is very remorseful. This is a changed individual that's coming back. Okay? Listen, baby. Spiritual guide. Clarified spiritual guide is the sun. This ain't the same person, baby. This person here has seen the light. The person that you left or left you was very negative. This person is full of joy, warmth, okay? Fun, pleasure, positivity, remorseful, full of passion, baby. And the passion is for you. They want to make all this all well. They want to heal. They want to heal what they broke, baby. Okay? And it's up to you. I'm hearing if you reject this gift that is being given to you, it's going to be a while before you get another gift. Check how it resonates now. Ace of Swords, that's the truth, baby. Okay. This person they have gotten mental clarity and made the decision to start over, to change. You know, this person understands they're wrong. And with this Three of Swords in reverse, Spirit is saying, you need to forgive them. So I don't know if they've came back or if they're coming back. But if they haven't reached you yet, then you need to take some time to heal. You need to take some time to go within. You need to call upon your higher sources and ask them to show you, you know. I'm hearing you need to be broke down and rebuild. And that's what you need to be asking for, to be broke down and be rebuilt. Okay? Because somebody is, I call it a headache. Somebody is really, really fighting this decision. Someone has a lot of bitterness, hatred. Someone is hurt, got a lot of hurt. But again, Spirit says, what better way to heal you than to give you what broke you, to heal you? Take it how it resonates now. But someone is really, really fighting this decision, okay? Three of Swords in reverse, please. Six of Pentacles. Someone is fighting it. They fighting it. They fighting it. you fighting. You're fighting your help, baby. Because it doesn't come the way you want it to come. Okay? Somebody said I was very specific. Somebody said I specifically said, don't send that motherfucker back to me. So somebody might have been getting readings or might have been watching somebody else, okay? And this message might have came out. And they was like, no, send that motherfucker back. Somebody might have got a message and said they're coming back. And they was like, no, but this is your help that's coming back, baby. Okay? This is equal reciprocity. This is your balance. This is your gift. Okay? Seven of Cups in reverse. King of Swords. That's your gift, baby. Okay? For somebody, you got to use your head over your heart. Okay? This is the truth. This is some mental clarity for you. Clarifying the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is clarity. You might not want to get it. You might not want to. This is sage advice. You might not want it, but it's being given to you. You've been out there howling to the moon and to the stars. When I say howling to the moon and to the stars, I mean your ancestors, your higher power, baby, or whoever, you know, your higher conscience. And now it's speaking. Okay? Nine of Wands. Sideways. Please and thank you. Somebody fighting this heavy. I mean, it's a heavy. This is a heavy battle because this got somebody stressed out. Somebody really don't want to hear this here because they're like, no, this can't be true. This just can't be true. I don't want to accept this here. This can't be true. For someone else, someone saying, that motherfucker ain't gonna take me back. Not after all I done did. I'm just a messenger, baby. You know. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Sideways. Spirit telling you to let your guard down, but whoever this is, Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm telling you, somebody's saying, this motherfucker ain't gonna take me back, okay? They don't believe that person gonna take them back. They say, I'm not setting myself up for that there, okay? Six of Swords, clarify, please. They say, I'm not setting myself up for that failure. Knight of Swords, clarifying the Six of Swords. But they still out there looking for the truth. Somebody still out there. Oh goodness, somebody still out there saying, this somebody else better. I know. I just know. Well, if you know, then what is you doing watching terror? If you already know, why are you watching? Okay? If you already know, then why are you asking the universe, the ancestors? Don't get mad with me, okay? I'm just a messenger. I get the messages and I have to deliver them, okay? But if you already know, then there makes no sense for you to be out there howling at the moon and the stars, you know what I'm saying? Out there praying and, you know, meditating and all that. And then when you get an answer, it's not what you want to hear. So now you want to retreat. You want to run away. You want to run away from your great escape. You want to, go ahead on, baby. Keep running. Who am I? Lord, forgive me because I shouldn't have told you that there, because that's not what... That's not what the Spirit is telling you to do. But you follow your intuition, baby, okay? We got the Hermit card, okay? You go right ahead, baby. But I'm just saying, okay? I'm going to keep my 2 cents out of it. Clarify the Seven of Swords, baby. Because you stuck on whatever that person done did. You can't see no further. But look, somebody had to forgive you. It ain't like you perfect. It ain't like you ain't never did nothing. I don't care if it was nothing to the... You might be saying, I ain't did nothing like this to this extent. Okay, it might have not been this situation, but it could have been something else. You're not perfect. So don't act like you ain't never did nothing. Don't act like your shit don't stink. Okay? You done did something and you wanted forgiveness. And whatever it was that you did, you vowed and said that you're not going to do it no more. Okay? And did you do it? No, you changed. So who are you to say that this person couldn't change you just because they hurt you? But you got to look at it. When the shoe was on the other foot and you hurt someone else, you wanted them to forgive you, didn't you? You wanted them to give you a chance to prove that you had changed. So why doesn't that person deserve the same respect? Why? Because they broke your heart? Because you was in love? Okay, whoever it was that you hurt, I'm pretty sure they had love for you. Might not have been an intimate love, but it was some kind of relationship where, there was feelings, friends, or whatever. For somebody, you backstabbed a friend. Somebody backstabbed, not only backstabbed, you backdoored a friend. Take it how it resonates, because that's what I heard. Okay? You vowed that you would never do that again. And you didn't do it again. Okay? And there were plenty of opportunities for you to do it again. But you didn't do it. You changed. And that person forgave you. They probably looked at you with the side eye. Now, they probably didn't completely go all in the first instant. It took some time, But, hey, clarify the Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Eight of Wands. Okay, change. You feel me? You changed. That person there, you got to give that person change. I don't care if it seemed like it was overnight. Now you're putting limitations on your higher power. Your higher conscience, your ancestors. You're putting limitations on them, saying that they can't do. I don't care how long you've been praying for it. Maybe they was putting this person through whatever they had to put them through in order to get them to change. Because like I said, whoever this person is, this is your person. Rather you want this person or you don't want this person. This is the person that you're praying for. They just happen to be in a negative energy, when you met this person. Now you got to go within and ask, what was the lesson that you were supposed to learn? Maybe the lesson for you to learn is forgiveness. Maybe you've been a cold-hearted person that you never forgave. You held, you put your standards so high that when a motherfucker crossed you, that was it. You was done. It was over. Okay? So maybe there's a lesson for you to learn of forgiveness. Okay? I don't know, baby. Go within. Ask your people. Okay? High Priestess. 3 of Cups, please. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, listen. Okay? Okay. Stability. Okay? Security. Wise. This is the person that you're supposed to be with. Period. It is what it is. This is the person that's going to nurture you. This is the person that's going to be supportive. I know, baby. I know you say they weren't supportive in the beginning. I know they took you through hell and high waters. Damn near drowned you. Okay? Resuscitated you and threw you back in the middle of the river. I don't know, baby. You feel me? For somebody, you say, I done forgave this person 1,000,000 times. I'm not forgiving them anymore, and that is your choice. Like I keep telling you, I am just the messenger, okay? 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 So whoever you are, your spirit team had me give this message at 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Do you feel me? It's 2 in the morning. 2 something in the morning, baby. And your team has me giving you the message that you need to hear, that you don't want to accept. Hello. Because evidently they were knocking at your door and you wouldn't open and you wouldn't answer. So maybe this is your clarity. I guess whoever you is, you depended upon readings. Okay, divination. Okay, you ain't connected yet. You ain't connected to source yet good enough to that you trust what source is giving you. So you got to get it through the third party. And I just happen to be the third party, 2 something in the morning, baby. Okay, giving you the 4 coins in reverse, okay? Because I have to be obedient. Hello, Holy Spirit, 4 coins in reverse, please and thank you. Spirit got jokes, okay? The Fool card with the Knight of Cups, clarifying the 4 coins in reverse. Okay, so you gotta take the leap. Okay? You gotta take the leap. Okay? Follow your heart, because whoever you is, you still love this person. You might be bitter, but you still got feelings for this person. You're hurt, and that's a natural thing, okay? But you still got feelings for this person, because if there were not any feelings for this person, this message would not come out, okay? There would be no need for me to deliver you this message. And I repeat, 2 something in the morning, okay? There would be no need for me to give you this message had there not been some sort of love within you for this person. Yeah, somebody saying, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was in love with them. I loved them, but I don't love them no more. You might not be in love with the person anymore, okay? But there's still love that harbors inside of you for this person. You don't wish no ill on this person. I don't think you do. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that you wishing ill. You don't want nobody to go fuck them up. I'm not getting that. If I'm wrong, then correct me, Spirit. Hell, if this is your message and it resonates with you, put it in the chat or put it in the messages, if you ain't on the live, okay? Put it down so you can tell me, okay? But before you do that, go within yourself and ask yourself, do you really hate the person? Because, there is no in between love and hate. You either love somebody, I'm not saying in love, but you either love or you hate. There is no in between, okay? You ain't no straddling no gate, because if you straddle the gate, something in between your legs is going to get hurt. You feel me? Hello. Okay? I don't know. Somebody might have got caught on STD. That ain't none of my business. But I'm just saying, okay? But you don't hate this person. You might have hated the person that this person was, but you haven't even given this person a chance, And if this person hasn't come to you, you've already made it up in your mind, And by you making it up in your mind, this person is going to take longer and longer. You going to be by yourself until you open up to yourself and admit to yourself, okay? Because the more you harbor that hatred, okay, the more that bitterness, I'm not even going to say hatred, the more you harbor that bitterness, that keeps that person at bay, because whoever this is, I believe is your mate, okay? And if y'all are intertwined, connected, that person feels that bitterness. So yeah, that might be why they going back and forth through their head, whatever, okay? Clarify judgment, please and thank you. Eight of Pentacles. The judgment, the awakening, understanding. is a positive. This is a positive, potentially positive situation. Okay, yeah, it might take a little work. It's gonna take some work. Okay, this person here done been through the work. The universe, the spirit, higher powers, whatever, then put the work on this person. Like I told you, they beat their ass mentally. Okay, beat them bad, beat them bad. Now this is gonna take a little bit of work for you, because I believe whoever you are, high priestess, that she is again, high priestess, I believe you are, or you have the capabilities of becoming a high priestess. Okay. For somebody, you are a high priestess, and you have gotten beside yourself, okay? You have put yourself on a high standard because you got high priestess, and you got the high in front of the priestess. You can put yourself too high, okay? That you thinking, baby, slow down now, okay? No one's too big or too high to learn, okay? Hello. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please and thank you. Four Swords. Ooh, child. Mm. I heard Put You to Bed, baby. Then I heard that Chris Brown song. What it is, sex you back to sleep, or if you back to sleep, or however it go. Take it how it resonate, okay? Okay. Okay. But somebody is making plans, or somebody been making plans. Okay, now. Clarify the temperance card, please, and thank you. Seven of Wands, I tell you, your people came through to help you out with these challenges, to balance out the situation. You understand me? Okay? You're covered, baby. You're covered. You're struggling with a decision, okay? You're struggling. You're doing pretty good right about now because my headache done died down. So you contemplate, you're thinking about it, okay? But you still struggling. You still in defense mode. But you good, baby. You good. You good. Okay? You good, and you can lay down the law too. Even when the person come back, or when the person did come back, if it's already happened, you laid the law down. You stood your ground. You let them know, look, I'm not going through that bullshit. And in their mind, they looking at you smiling, okay, laughing to themselves, saying, girl, boy, you ain't even got to worry about me putting you through shit else. I got you. This person got the googly eyes for you, baby. You can't see it because you thinking about what you done been through, and you thinking about you is taking the leap, the fool. You playing the fool card right about now. That's what you thinking. You gonna take the leap. You gonna take the chance. You throw the universe, your higher power. All right now, I'm gonna take this leap. And I'm gonna trust what you say. I'm gonna give this person a chance. But you still looking at that person with the side eye, saying, I heard so for somebody, nigga, I will fuck you up. Take her resume. Oh Lord, Three of Pentacles clarifying the Hierophant card, okay? You don't have to fuck them up, baby. You don't have to fuck them up, okay? You don't have to fuck them up. This could be somebody that's from overseas. Somebody could be, overseas. But you don't have to mess them up, baby. Okay? You don't have to mess them up. Universe, higher power, whatever, you're going to get some insight. You're going to get a little more clarity in the days to come, okay, on this situation. They're going to let you be able to see, because somebody, you really do meditate. You are a high priestess, okay? High priestess, high priest, take the energy, high resonate. But you are, Spirit say, in the making. Take it how it resonate, in the making. Okay, so you haven't graduated yet, but you're in the making. Okay. But you're going to get some insight on this situation that's going to give you a little more clarity about the future that you have with this person, okay? Because for someone, you're going to ask for a little more clarity. You're going to ask for a little more insight, you know, a little more in-depth, okay? You're going to get it. Clarify the Empress. Temperance card, baby. You're going to get some insight. It's going to help you get balanced out. It's going to help you be a little more sensible, a little more accepting. Okay? A little more, yeah. It's going to help. It's going to help. Your angels, they're going to help you, baby. It's going to help you come out of the cold. Because you're in the cold right now. You're a cold-hearted motherfucker. Shut your mouth. Oh, Hermit card in reverse is the what is this? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah. You just a little bit. You selfish. You'll look greedy with your love, with your time. Okay. And nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You protecting your home. You protecting your stability. You being, you know, you say you lost a lot. And I ain't talking about material. You lost a lot of yourself, and you feeling like you don't want to give that back to the same person that you lost it to. But they coming to multiply. They're coming to give back what they took and add to it. Anthony Hamilton said they're going to give you the best of them. Amazing. Having you close to me. Amazing. Ten of Swords is clarifying the Three of Coins. Yep. They hurt you a lot. You lost a lot. You lost a lot of yourself. You scared that this person is going to backstab you again. Well, like I say, go within, baby. The Devil card. Go within. Having you close to me. Amazing. Somebody say this person is toxic. You say that person is toxic. Take it how it resonate, baby, okay? Four of Cups is your decision. It's your decision, okay? Keeping you close to me. It's your decision. Take all the time you need to reevaluate the situation. My last shuffle with this deck. King of Cups. Take all the time you need so that you can get yourself emotionally balanced. Okay? King of Wands following the King of Swords. King of Wands following the King of Cups. Yo. Giving you the best of me. Amazing. Somewhat outrageous. Oh, that's what they say. Having you close to me. Amazing. Page of Cups. This person feel like a child at heart, child. Okay? You'll be surprised. Or maybe you won't. The decision is yours. Somebody want to spend their life with you. Give me some of this Kipper, since you had me pull it out. What says the message with Kipper? It's your choice, baby. Pathway. It's up to you. You're at a fork in the road. Which way you gonna go, baby? Courthouse in reverse. Choose wisely. Bad health. Choose wisely, baby. Okay? Please go within. I can't tell you which way to go. I can only give you the message. I can only give you the insight. And off of that day, you make your own decision. Okay? Off of that, you make your own decision. Okay? Whoever you are, you're an older person. Energy is energy. You could be a mature woman could come out. You could be a male. You could be a female. But, you know, you're old enough to sit back and review. Coffin in reverse. I was going to say, you go, girl. Okay? Situation is not dead yet. Okay? It's not over. Imprisonment. Imprisonment. You locked up in your head, baby. You still trying to figure it out? It's all right. Okay? Still trying to figure out. You still contemplating whether or not it's going to be more than you? Be careful. Be careful. Okay? I would advise you to go to your boys or your girls seeking answers, seeking advice. This is not a situation for your friends or your family to help you decide on or to help you make. This is a decision for you to make. Okay? Because this is your future. This is your life. Okay? This love is true. Only for you, baby. Journey. This is yours. Okay? This is one you got to take by yourself. Not by yourself, but by yourself. Okay? This is a decision that you have to come to the conclusion, to the awakening to. Okay? Not your friends, not your family. Okay? This is one that you got to make for yourself. For somebody who want to spend their life with somebody. No one else understands. Unexpected income. Yeah, this is a journey that you got to take. Okay? Because income doesn't have to be financial. Okay? But unexpected income could be that you got to take a chance on, you know. You never know. Okay? I'm hearing you expect the worst, but hope for the best. Take it how it resonates, baby. Got a wealthy man out here trying. I don't know. This person could be prosperous for you. Okay? Oh, child, y'all listen now. I don't know. There might be some money somewhere coming. And them cards done came out back to back. Sudden will. But it could be, the decision you make. This decision that you make could bring prosperity in more avenues, in more ways than you think. Mm. Toil and labor. Yep, it's something that you're going to have to work on. Okay? Like I said, for somebody, you still looking with the side eye. Somebody else say they just want to lay down. Taking that risk, lay down. Okay? Okay. Concern. What is this concern called? What is this concern called? Please and thank you. What is the concern? Official person and courtship. So this person, whoever this is, they just got the shit. They might have been a whoremonger, or they is a whoremonger. However it go, okay? And you stuck like Chuck, okay? You stuck wondering if you gonna be the official person, okay? That is weighing heavy. That's something that you gonna have to really dig down deep within yourself, baby. You're gonna have to dig down. Like I say, don't go to your friends, don't go to your family. This is a situation that you need to deal with yourself, okay? Because for whoever you are, you always relying on someone else's opinion, okay? And then when things don't go the way you expected, you say you should have just followed your mind. Yeah, this is a situation here. You need to follow your own, okay? You're not being led wrong. You need to follow your own. And if your own is telling you to walk away, leave it alone, then do it. But if your own is telling you to take a chance, then take that chance, baby. But let this decision be yours. For once in your life, let this decision be one that you came up with. Not no family and not no friends. You, your higher power, let it be that. Anything else? Exactly. Change, okay? It's time for you to change some things up, okay? It's time for you to change up the codependency of you relying on others' opinions or others' thoughts, or it's time for you to stand up and be a mature person, okay? Because for somebody, you want this, but you worrying about the value of someone else's opinion, how they're going to look at you, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? Man. Somebody worrying about the status quo. Thoughts in reverse. Go with your own flow, okay? Go with your own flow. Privileged lady fell sideways. Go with your own flow. For somebody, you done put yourself on a high standard, okay? But you can't make decisions on your own. How this working out for you, baby? How this working out for you, baby? Adjudication. How that working out? Failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship. broke down, beat, and disgusted. Spirit saying busted too. True, child. Okay. Community, occupation. What I say? You worried about how other people gonna look at you. Yeah, please. Other people is distant horizon. So maybe this situation hasn't came to pass yet. Why you worrying about how other people gonna look at you? You better look at other people's situation, okay? Is other people happy? Is other people miserable? Last shuffle. Got a child at the bottom. Somebody, you might have a child with this person. Or it's time to come up out your childish ways, childish behaviors. You know, children need guidance. Children need for other people to make decisions for them. Okay? Holy Spirit. Transformation. I'ma make you my wife. Time to transform. Time to come out of the cocoon. Okay. I was about to say it's time to fly like a beautiful butterfly. Ascension. It's time to rise above the petty behavior. It's time to rise above the petty ways. It's time to grow up for someone. New beginnings. Hey. Cry and let it go, baby. Gotta cry about it. Cry, get it out. Release. But it's time for new beginnings. Creativity, that's my 3 of cups. See this big cup here? That's what it reminds me of, 3 of cups. But that big old cup at the top, it's like spirit is pouring down love into the 2 cups, okay? One day, you gotta take it one day at a time, baby. Somebody's falling in love or done fell in love, okay? Got death. With all new beginnings, something has to die. Old ways. Okay. Last shuffle. Do what makes you happy. Self-love. Not what makes someone else happy. Stop trying to satisfy the status quo. Hey, we got a new beginning and a new day. Okay. For someone, just be patient, baby. Things are going to go in your favor. Just wait. You got to be patient. But a new day is coming. Okay? Movement into balance. Things are being balanced out for someone. Okay? Things are being put in order. Healing energy. Okay? Healing energy fell out in reverse. So, things are being put into balance. That broken energy is being put into balance. That anger, that bitterness is being put into balance. I tell you, somebody out here was colder than a motherfucker. Fight. So what they say? Move like a butterfly, stay like a bee. Something like that. But that's how somebody was, or somebody is. It's all in divine timing. It's all in divine timing. They all seeing out, sees and knows everything, and everything has been put where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be. Nothing is out of order. Okay? So get some rest. Summer rain, okay? Could be during the summertime. Something's gonna change. I know I did say that was my last shuffle, but Spirit kept me moving. Stripping the illusion. Soon and very soon. Discernment. Everything will be put in proper order. Grounding. And this has been your message from the Federation, okay? Changes in reverse. The changes. Can't wait till she get home. Growth. There will be growth, okay? What doesn't seem like it's changing, soon, very soon, okay? Past, present, and future. Lessons. Lessons. Someone's going to get a glimpse into the future. Someone's going to get a glimpse into the past. Someone's going to get awakening to the present. Teaching. Let it rain. So go ahead and make it rain. Reunion of the souls. Okay? Keep it right there. Masculine energy. Could be talking to a masculine right now. Okay. That's the truth. This is my last shuffle, I think. So go ahead and make it. Perception, joy, and sacred space. It's all in your perception, okay? It's all in how you look at things. It's all in how you balance out your yin and your yang, okay? What really brings you joy? Like I said, somebody needs to go within. Someone needs an emotional cleansing, emotional release. Ancient wisdom, omens, reunion of the souls, okay? Someone's gonna get messages if this message was not for you. If it did not resonate, someone will be getting a message, okay? But it will all be in divine timing. So take this message how it resonates. Somebody say they heard it all before. They heard it all before. Okay, listen. Somebody is coming back from the past. A blast from the past, okay? And they're being sent back. Okay? Somebody say they people told them you never go backwards. Okay? If you leave them, you leave them for a reason. I'm not gonna dispute nothing that you have heard, baby. I'm just like I say, I'm just a messenger. I give the messages. You do what you will with the message. You take it however it resonates to you. Okay? And you work it how you work it. But if you go against the grain and things don't go the way you want it to, look at yourself. Okay? Don't go try to blame it the next person. Because you couldn't let go. Because you harbored the bitterness. Thief. Don't go trying to say somebody did nothing. When in reality, you stole it or you killed it yourself. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Because somebody, I don't think this is a general message, collective message. I'm not saying this is for one person. Okay? Many could resonate with this here. And I do believe many do resonate. So you take it how it resonates. But for somebody saying, somebody that is stuck is saying they heard it all before. If somebody's lies ain't working. But I just want you to know, okay? Like I said before, if you can't find it in your heart to trust your higher intuition, your higher power, your higher knowledge, then it is what it is. 4 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. If you have no faith and can't believe that, then that's your choice. But for somebody else, someone is beaming. When I say beaming, King of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles, somebody is beaming. Somebody is very happy that their person, their past person, 10 of Cups, somebody is very happy that their past person is coming back, baby. They is happy. There's a saying, and I don't want to say this here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say it, please don't take no offense to it, please, you know what I'm saying? But somebody is happy than a sister with a bag of dicks. I don't mean no disrespect, I'm just delivering the message, so please don't get offended by it, okay? Somebody's all up in their head about this, okay? Somebody don't know what to do. They all up in their head. It's unbelievable, okay? But someone else, listen, somebody gonna hook up with somebody from their past, okay? And I'm just saying it's gonna be some alcohol involved, okay? And things are gonna go in an alcoholic way, if you can understand what I'm saying. Somebody gonna try to blame it on the alcohol. But you know what they say, a drunk person, may not only speak they mind, but they become uninhibited, okay? Take it. 2 of Cups with the 8 of Swords. They not only speak their mind, like I say, they become uninhibited, okay? They do things that they wouldn't do, but things that they want to do, but they normally wouldn't do, okay? Had they not been under the influence. So somebody gonna try to blame it on the alcohol. Somebody gonna try to say Somebody took advantage of you. Stop lying. Stop lying. If people take advantage of you, you did just what you wanted to do. The alcohol just helped free your mind. And I'm not an advocate of intoxication, but somebody's really yearning for somebody's love, okay? To 6 of Wands. Somebody is really yearning for somebody's love, star card, okay? And it's just gonna take the alcohol, because somebody gonna be out drinking. And I don't mean you got to be out drinking, but somebody might be out drinking, okay? And one thing gonna lead to another. And that could be the way, you know, things pop back. Hierophant card. That could be the way things pop back off. I don't know, child. I'm just, okay? But yeah. 3 of Coins. Page of Swords. All eyes on you, baby. It's gonna be the talk of the town. Okay? For somebody, you done talk shit about this person. And it's gonna be the talk of the town, because everybody gonna see you leaving with that person. 5 of Swords with the Queen of Cups. They gonna see you leaving with that person, okay? You done talk shit like you'll never go by, you'll never whatever. And then they gonna see you with that person, and you gonna try to say, oh, I was drunk. Well, it was divinely guided, baby. You got your wishes, okay? Holy Spirit. All right, y'all. That concludes this message. I love y'all. I'm going to pipe this one down. Oh, I didn't get these cards. I'm going to pipe this one down with, y'all already know what it is. Love. Okay? Peace. Y'all already know what it is. Have grease, babies. Till the next time.